Hey, what's going on everybody? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day as always. A couple stimulus updates today, so I want to go ahead and give you guys those. Let's get right into it. So currently there are 3 different opportunities when it comes to the stimulus package. First, there's the $2,000 stimulus package, which was proposed by President Donald Trump. And this was largely supported by the Democrats in both the House and the Senate. However, this did get massive pushback from the Republican Party in the House, and the Senate really didn't say anything because they knew that the bill first had to pass through the House. They did hold a unanimous vote, however Republicans were massively against this. Kevin McCarthy of the Republican Party said that he doesn't think that we would get a unanimous support, so he decided not to vote on it. Then the Republicans went on to put a proposal where they removed all foreign aid that was originally incorporated into the bill. However, the Democrats said that they didn't think that this would get unanimous support, so that one was blocked as well. So now they are having a special session on Monday, December 28th to discuss the merit of the $2,000 stimulus check. As of right now, the $600 stimulus check is still in discussion, as the bill still sits in the hands of President Trump at this moment, because it has already passed both the House and the Senate. President Trump continues to say that we should do better for the American people, and that after 9 months of nothing and just kind of waiting around and 6 months of negotiation, there must be a larger stimulus package and stimulus checks given out to the American people. Keep in mind, eviction protection will be ending on December 31st. Unemployment benefits for both gig workers and self-employed will end on December 31st. The $900 billion stimulus plan extends rental protection for an additional month and has over $20 billion set aside to help both renters and landlords on their rents and mortgages if the bill is passed. President Trump could go ahead and sign off on the bill right now in the next few days even, meaning that we would all get a stimulus check of $600. There would be rental assistance, food assistance, student loan help, eviction protection, and unemployment benefits extended until mid-March. Or President Trump could go ahead and veto the entire bill so that it would have to go back to Congress, making Congress get back into session and vote to override President Trump's veto, which is also another possibility. Congress, from what it looks like, does have enough support in order to override President Trump's veto if he does veto the bill. Or what's worse is that President Donald Trump does not have to sign off on the bill. He can just leave it as is until January. If Congress leaves in that 10-day window, which will take up till January 3rd, which is the last day for Congress to be in session, 116th session of Congress. Then on January 4th, a new set of House and Senate representatives will come into session on the 117th day of Congress. This would mean, since Congress is not in session at the end of the 10-day period, if President Trump chooses to do nothing, the $600 stimulus check is thrown out the window. Yesterday we found out that President Trump was doubling down on his demands for the $2,000 stimulus checks and for the Section 230 reforms, stripping Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and other social media platforms of their liability protection if they continue to fact-check their users. On Christmas Eve, President Trump tweeted, "Twitter is going wild with their flags, trying hard to suppress even the truth. Just shows how dangerous they are, purposely stifling free speech. Very dangerous for our country. Does Congress know how communism starts? Cancel culture at its worst. End Section 230! Exclamation point." Section 230 is deeply connected to the stimulus bill because President Trump is requiring the reform of Section 230 along with the $2,000 stimulus checks when that goes out. So getting the checks without a Section 230 change is getting further and further away from a possibility, especially because every time President Trump tweets about the election, he gets fact-checked. This just makes him more and more aggravated as he is flagged on various platforms. President Trump did mention in a post that "I simply want to get our people $2,000 rather than the measly $600 that is now in the bill. Also, stop the billions in pork. Pork refers to the fat, essentially, the fat that is in the current $900 billion stimulus package, which represents the extra money in the bill that is going towards foreign aid and special interest. Today, over 9 million people are receiving pandemic unemployment assistance, and another 4 million people have pandemic emergency relief, meaning that over 13 million people will lose those benefits by today. President-elect Joe Biden stated that it's the day after Christmas, and millions of families don't know if they will be able to make ends meet because of President Donald Trump's refusal to sign an economic relief bill approved by Congress with an overwhelming and bipartisan support. The bill is critical. It needs to be signed into law now. Biden does continue to indicate that at the end of January, he wants to come back and do a much larger package, which he refers to this bill as just a down payment, claiming that his bill will include $1,200 stimulus checks. Hopefully you guys all learned something new and enjoyed the video. I thank you all for your continued support. I do appreciate it a lot. Make sure to drop a like down below. It does help me out tremendously. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on those post notifications so that way you're aware of when I do upload my next video. Comment down below. Until next time, peace.